have any religious beliefs or anything like that? No? You ever think about it? When was the last time someone came and told you about Jesus?
Well, I finished up working with a Catholic organisation about
Okay.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Look, I don't want to hold you up if it's a hassle, but look, I'm just out here, man, to tell people that Jesus still loves them.
Yeah.
That at the end of the day, he's not the bad guy, he's the good guy. People think that, he wants to spoil my fun. Nah, he wants to help you, dude.
I don't think that. I don't think he's a bad guy. I'm not entirely sure he's my guy.
Well, if he's the truth, take it. Look, here's the thing. If you're created and if he's the truth, right, that means that he's the only one that knows you better than you know yourself. And that means that he's the only one that can give you not happiness, but joy. So what happens is joy is actual fulfillment. So when you feel fulfilled, you feel whole. You're not always looking for something, but you actually feel like you're complete.
Yeah.
And he's the only one that can do that. And why would I say that? Because I know in my own life, in my wife's life, in my family's life, I know it from life itself because we've been lied to, especially during, what's been happening like a few years ago. You can see there's been a lot of deception and a lot of lies with the government and stuff.
I work in healthcare.
Yeah, no, that's okay, that's okay. But in the name of science, a lot of evil has been done. Yeah. In the name of science, there's been some evil done, you know what I mean? So a lot of the stuff that, look, I was born under communism and I saw how the government takes advantage of people through politics and law and stuff.
I think we're pretty lucky here. We're pretty lucky.
I hope you're right.
We are.
I hope you're right, because the biggest problem I have is, look, they're bringing in digital ID. They just passed the law 2 weeks ago, didn't they?
Yeah.
They brought in digital ID.
It's great.
Well.
Come on, it's great.
5-6 years ago, remember during the plebiscite? Remember the plebiscite?
Not really.
Yeah, so the plebiscite was when, was it Rudd? Anyway, I can't remember who was in charge at the time, but they had a plebiscite where they asked Australians if they should legalise same-sex marriage, right? Now, I remember a lady saying to me, she goes, "Why wouldn't you do that? That's just stupid, Ben. You're crazy." And I said at the time, and I'm not saying I'm right, okay, but I'm just saying, I remember saying, dude, they're going to take that, and then next thing you know it, who knows what they're going to try and push on us. And here's the thing, now you've got...
Do you feel like they push same-sex marriage?
No. What I'm saying is, they're now getting...
There was that horrible vote where we decided that Aboriginals shouldn't have a voice. We've got look, there's some things, let's be honest here. Yeah. Are we serious? They can't vote. They can't be involved.
But you know what they spent? How many million do they spend? About over 400 million.
Yeah.
Okay. What would have 400 million done for the Aboriginal community?
But here's the thing. It's neither those amount of dollars. It's neither here nor there. It really.
You reckon?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what I do believe? I do believe there is an abundance for everyone, and we're all entitled to it, and it's there for the taking.
Yeah.
And you see it as being Jesus, and that's your hope and that's your love. But I believe that the universe just provides for everyone. It really does.
Yeah, look,
it really does.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to, is there an absolute truth or is there subjective truth? Because your truth and my truth can differ if you believe in subjective truth.
It may be the same truth. You may just be labelling it differently.
Okay, but if you see a truck coming down the road and I say to you, no, the truck's not really coming, but it is coming, then it doesn't matter what I believe, because I'm gonna have that impact.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying about what I'm saying in general about Christ. And the reason being is because if he's the truth, then there's consequences to what he's saying. And what are the consequences? It's not religion.
Yeah.
What it is you bear the consequences of love, right? So because there's consequences to love, there's consequences to evil. And there has to be. So there are a lot of people out there that are evil that have to get what's coming to them.
Equal and opposite reaction, you know?
Yeah, well, what's that? The third law of thermodynamics or something like that. Yeah. But what I'm saying about, about the plebiscite is they use that and now they have transgender story hour. What they tried in Melbourne.
And are you against that?
100%.
Oh my goodness.
Why wouldn't you be against that?
I'm not against that.
Having transgender, not transgenders, what do you got? Drag queens, yeah.
Doesn't Jesus love all people?
Yeah, he does.
Jesus not love to
Yeah, he does. But hang on a second.
No.
If a pedo comes up to a kid,
that's not a pedophile. You're getting it wrong.
But what's a pedophile?
A pedophile is someone who, well, you know what a pedophile is.
What, sexualises kids?
Yeah.
Ah, what are drag queens doing?
No, you've got it wrong.
You reckon?
Yeah, incredibly wrong.
Why
wrong.
is it?
You're incredibly misled there.
Why can't a fairy?
You're incredibly misled there. No, just.
But what's a drag queen in essence?
You've decided to get up this morning and dress like that.
Yes.
A drag queen decides to get up and they put on drag.
Yeah, but what's drag? Is drag sexualisation?
No.
At all? You don't believe it?
It can be. What I'm wearing right now could be sexualised.
There's some who've gone into clubs and I see adult men throwing money at them, and I was like, this isn't right. This isn't like drama or theater at school. This is an actual, it's a performance in a nightclub, and they're treating this kid as if they were a performer. And
or a sexual object, I would assume.
Right,
yeah.
Right, because there's always an element there. I don't want to say always, because someone will call me out on it. 90-something% of the time, there is a sexual element to drag.
Yeah.
Always. Drag queens want to be sexy women. They'll perform they're simulated sex acts on a stage, or anything filthy, anything shocking.
What you're wearing, that's all about interpretation, but I think Jesus, I think that the true meaning of Jesus is love for everybody, and I think that kind of judgment is really, it's quite dangerous. It is really quite dangerous. And I would have, my children are much older now, so I would have absolutely no qualms with them being around people dressed in drag. The
problem I have is little kids, and thank you for this dialogue, you're very nice, you're very respectful.
The difference between a convicted pedophile and a drag queen, and we shouldn't be putting them in the same bucket.
I'll ask you if you can, if you remember what we're speaking about. There's been many drag queens that have had convictions, right? No.
There's been many doctors that have had convictions,
no.
I'm not going to stop saying
hang on a sec.
Let's talk about priests.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, 100%.
Who speak the word.
I agree. Yeah.
There's where your kiddie fiddlers are.
Yeah. I agree. But that's the thing. That's organised religion.
But it's not fair for me to say that all of them are.
Yeah, no. I know, but look, once again, I don't want to belabor the point, right? But the thing is, a drag queen to the very essence is a sexualised version.
Stop.
To the very
It's not.
Okay, look, we can agree to disagree, man. I just don't see it any other way.
It's not all about sex. It's not.
Well, I hope. Look, I know.
It's
personally speaking,
it's freedom of expression.
Personally speaking, with all due respect, we're going to disagree. We're always going to disagree with
This
it.
is the beautiful thing about our country, that freedom of expression.
Yeah.
Hello, puppies. And the fact that I can take my puppies out on a Saturday.
Come on.
And I can meet people like you, but I think you're misled there.
Well, look, we can agree to disagree, but in the end, I think that if all Jesus is saying is this.
Did Jesus know what a drag queen was? Did they have drag back then?
Oh, Jesus was the only leader, if you ever look through entire society, he's the only one that was never married and never had kids out of wedlock.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
He practiced what he preached.
I guess we crucified him too quickly.
Well,
he may have had a chance.
He was born in a manger. Born poor, died poor.
Yeah.
He didn't have palaces. He was the only one that practiced what he preached. Yeah, but that's the thing.
It's such a wide reach.
Yeah, but you know why?
People need something to believe in. We really do. We need something to keep us going because there's so many hard.
He preached love. That's the whole thing. That's what the world needs. Love.
Yes. Even drag queens.
Can you? Yeah, I've got no problem. I love them. But here's the thing. If the world just listened to one thing that Jesus said, he said, love your enemy. Can you imagine the difference that this world will be in? Imagine.
I love it. I love what you're doing.
No worries.
Just
Thanks for...
be kind to everyone.
I am. God bless you. God bless you both. Take care. Have a good one.